Hi, so today I'm going to share with you the items I took with me to Stationery Fest 2024 and what I purchased and my experience and overall thoughts. So let's get started. I'm Tammy Inman and this is A Peach Life. So right off the gate, I took very bare minimal items. This is what was in my backpack along with an umbrella and a rain jacket, which I sort of didn't want to take. Thankfully, my husband was persistent with take your rain jacket and things, and I'm glad I did. So I'm going to kind of just share with you all the little stuff and talk to you about the experience. And remember, this was my experience. I know there seems to be already a little lot going on in forums and stuff about people's experience at Stationery Fest. So I'm going to just share with you, this is mine. Okay, so I went day 2 and I got there at an hour after opening. So we got there at what time? 12 o'clock. So luckily we got there at 12 o'clock and it was, I guess, the last of the people of the line had just gotten in, that the line was about an hour for day 2. I'm going to only speak to my experience. So I was lucky to be able to get right up there and get right in because of the weather and our Uber coming from Manhattan, getting to Brooklyn. It was a lot. It was a crazy ride and so on. And so we got to go right in. But what I didn't know at the time is lots and lots of things had sold out. Lots of specialty items had sold out like on day 1 within the first hour. So a lot of those things were like main things I was going there for, looking forward to. I certainly obviously didn't expect to have all of those items or to get all of those things. I was hoping for a few of them, but that did not happen. And also I've shared in the past here on the channel that like I'm working through and getting over my claustrophobia, and I have come like a long way, leaps and bounds from where I was to where I am now. But saying that, even for people who don't deal with claustrophobia or any of that, that space for the event was so packed. And I've gone to lots of different events. I've been to the DC Pin Show. Oh, not the DC one, but the one in Atlanta. I've been to scrapbook fests and all sorts of things that are at expos and everywhere. And I know how busy they could be, but nothing was so congested and packed as this was. And it definitely hit that little bit of claustrophobia and things for me. There was times you couldn't get through aisles, you couldn't move, you were stuck. And there was just people everywhere. And then luckily, my husband had got a ticket, not because he wanted to go to Stationery Fest in any way, because he thinks of everything. I mean, he literally thinks of everything, and he thought he'll get a ticket in case. And luckily he did. And luckily he saw that there was a line at Travelers Company, which I hadn't noticed, and he did. And he put himself in that line so I can go look around and things. He even offered to go to the Cute Things Japan for me and to get started. And I thought, no, we're fine. But we weren't fine. I didn't know there were like fast pass tickets you had to get. Basically, if you're a Disney person, you would know there's fast pass tickets. And so I'm going to get out some of my items while I talk to you. So there's like fast pass tickets that you had to get in line in order to get like this little ticket with a time to come back. So an hour-ish or so after opening, when I did get over to Cute Things Japan, the return time was like 6 p.m. and we were already going to be gone. So I can't imagine like staying around 6 hours, but I didn't do classes or anything like that. They were already sold out by the time I knew I was going to for sure be able to go to the event. So I'm sure if you have classes and things, that would be different. But again, I'm just speaking to my experience. So I'm really thankful that he stood in that line for 45 minutes because it was so packed around the Travelers Company area in the booths. And I think it would have been a lot for me, but he stood there, and I think he stood there for at least 45 minutes. And then I got to come over, and then even that, lots and lots was already sold out. So at Travelers Company, I did get, they had the little Travelers Time, which I have this one. So I'm going to do a giveaway in my A Peach Life group. And so if you are a part of my Peach Life group on Facebook, I will post this. I'll pick one person, and perfect. So I'm going to add this in the little giveaway. Stationery Fest had these little fans. So I'm going to add one of those fans. And then we have our lanyards. So I'm going to put Birdie's lanyard in there. And then there was little, the keychains that were from the Stationery Fest. So I'm going to put that in there. And then I will add on little washi tape cards, a little bit of my Travelers Company, washi tape. I'll wrap some of that around each, and I will put that in the little giveaway. And then we'll see what else. We'll see what else I add to that. And so again, if you're in my group, and then it was cute. Travelers Factory had these brown paper bags for your purchase. So that was cute. Okay, so it was definitely way oversold, the event. And, oh, and a Stationery Fest pamphlet. I know they did have this like stamp thing, and you can get a bag. I'm telling you, I know people did it, and good, amazing for them that they got in there and they got into these spaces. There was people just squishing you, pushing you, yet still nice. And you can tell like the vendors just, it was a lot on them too. A lot of them just shared like, we're sorry, we're sold out. We sold out within the first hour, definitely by the first day. There was still product and things to get, like stickers and different stationery and things like that. But again, not all the things that I was looking for. And I guess my thought on that also is, I get it's their first time, so I want to preface, I get that. That seems to be like the thing that's being said. But also there's awareness of when tickets are getting to a certain amount, you're aware that while these are adding up, these are now at a higher level, these are exceeding that higher level. And I get they did finally cap it in the 11th hour before the, a week or two before the event, but that was already after the mass tickets were sold. So I'm just saying that prior to that cap, there was already awareness that this was getting way too much. So for your first event, it's like maybe you should have capped that, and maybe you should have kept that small so you could have done the very best for the people that were attending, because you never get a second chance to have a first impression. And for me, granted, I just have a little Etsy shop, but I always go above and beyond for my customers, and I'd rather have you happy. That's the most important thing. So that's what I try to live by, is to do the very best by them. It's not about the money, the bottom line. The bottom line is the experience that you give to those people. That's what they're going to remember. And so unfortunately, some of the experience is not so great. Although there was a lot of fun, of cuteness and things to see, it was a lot for me. It was, I'm thankful that I dragged my husband with me, and I'm thankful I had him to figure out so many things. I'm thankful that, you know, we had to get going out of there. The weather was changing, flights were getting canceled. So we literally just took like a super early morning flight from Georgia into New York. And with flights being canceled and stuff, we had to change that and get a different earlier flight to get out, hoping we would get that flight. So none of that is Yoseka. That is just, you know, all us. Okay. I'm doing more talking than showing you. So let me show you. This is what I got from Travelers Company. I got one of the sketchbooks. You can get these at travelerscompany.com. It wasn't a specialty item that was only for the event. The washi tape is the only specialty item by the time I got there that was not online. So I got the little sketchbook, and I'm gonna put I'm gonna do 2 of these in the little giveaway, and you can give one to a friend if you want. And then, okay, Travelers Company, let's see, Travelers Company, and then Travelers Company, the stickers. And then this was a really good Travelers Company, the refill, their postcards, their individual little postcards. And then that you can pull out. Some more little elastic bands. I needed those. So that's it of my Travelers Company. And then I got the specialty from the little Toyo metal tins, but this one was the Esterbrook, is it? And it has their little logo and that on it. I've been seeing it online. It's really nice how it's embossed on here. And it came with this nice little metallic like sticker on the back. So this was a good little find and special. I'd been wanting to get that online. I have 3 others. So that was a win. And then at Blackwing, another little win was I had been wanting the eraser and the little metal. So they had that, and they had one sort of box left of the little shorty Blackwings, which are just so darn cute. She was able to mix some in from from something else she had found, and because there was enough, she gave me a couple regular pencils. I don't know, it was really sweet. I'm just thankful to have gotten that. So I got that. I got the documented issue number 2. I'm looking forward to taking a look at it. It was $16. It seems a little pricey. I guess I thought it was more like a magazine, but it's really, really thin there. We'll see. It might be great and wonderful, but so I did get one of those. That was on my list of something I had wanted when I had seen that online. And then I got a couple stickers. The Travelers Company card. These I thought were adorable with kitties on them. They're just so cute. I feel like the washi station card is what somebody had given me to like go online in a couple weeks and find an item that they were sold out. She had even mentioned that she was having items overnighted, but these stickers are not from the washi station. Those did not have a name on the bag. But of course I got this really little cute cat sticker. These ones, this was cute, and that shop was Thousand Skies, just adorable. And then these are little ink swatching cards of theirs, and a little thank you sticker, which was so cute. And then even Blackwing had a little thank you sticker sheet. Okay, so, all right, why don't we do, this is so cute. All right, since I have, we'll do the little book one. That's so cute. I'll throw that in the little giveaway also. And one of the little mini, oh my gosh, so cute, black wing pencils. Okay, we're doing good. That little guy is adding up to goodies there. All right, so that's it. That's all I got. I didn't really need anything. There was definitely things I wanted, which just didn't happen. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. I have my little iced Americano. I'll show you a look in what I brought with me, hoping I'd have like a little moment to sit down and have a coffee and do a little something. No, it was a wild day. It was just rush, 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 really fast pace. If I did not have my birdie with me, I would not have even got to see as much as I did, or even had the opportunity to get the few things that I did get. So I'm really thankful that he's always on top of things, figures everything out, and just makes things happen. And although I think I'm really good at those things, I just don't think of all those details as he does. So that worked out really good. And again, people were super nice. Oh, and Michelle in my group, Michelle's a Facebook friend, and she's in my Peach Life group, and now she's like a friend we got to meet. And so that was really nice that she reached out and was going to be there. That was probably like the most nicest special part about it, is getting to meet her and see her in person. And we have future little plans at some point to meet up and go to the Paper Mouse and another cute shop that she recommended. So that'll be really nice. And that sounds like much more of a relaxed, enjoyable time. I'm going to show you a little look in my Passport Traveler's Notebook. This is the one I like to take with me on trips, and I may switch different little inserts in and out. And I feel like there was something else in conclusion that I wanted to wrap up with you about the event, but I got started sharing a little look at my items. Well, let me just show you a little look. This is my one that I kind of, like I said, when I use my passport take with me. These are Van Gogh paints, and I have them checked by if I have the little I can't think of the little square of paint, not my palette, but my little, you know, the little squares with your paint. Wow, I am really drawing a blank. The individual little paints. Why can't I think of what that's called? And a tube. So I have them marked if I have a tube or both of those, and so I know what I'm looking for. I really enjoy those paints. And then in here, my weekly, today is Friday. I'm making my little video for you. And then in the back, I had removed, so it's all, well here, it's all in one. I put my monthly calendar, so it's all in the same insert. I kind of just didn't like switching between the two inserts. And again, more of the Van Gogh colors. And then this is a little closer look at my other little insert. I have more little information to put in here. I'll share this, a little closer look. These are the stamps that I got to get at the Travelers Company booth. And then more of my information. And then I got the largest stamp. I went right to the middle of the page so it would lay flat. And I got to stamp that, and I didn't think it was. And again, another little horn toot toot to my birdie. I wasn't going to stamp. I was like, oh, it's too big, doesn't fit. And he's like, it should fit across your whole page. And I was like, no, because I thought the bend and all of that. And then I thought, oh, go to the middle. So I'm so glad I did. It stamped right in the middle. Wow. Here's my little video. He's just going to realize what a little specialty darling he is. Okay, so that is, again, I'll give a better look so you can see like how they're held together in a upcoming video of my different Travelers Company from Passport, A6, and Standard, and how I've trimmed those down. I'll give a closer look at how I connect all my little items. That's it. That's my little adorable Passport for on the go. And then I took with me scissors, a little sketch pencil, and I have the little Midori whiteout, which works perfect with the Travelers Company, the color of the paper. My little clip on the back. And so this is what I brought with me. So if I'm at the airport and I have a moment to create, or on the plane, or if we have a little moment of coffee, or however, I like to have different little things with me. So this is what I had brought. That is my little Kita washi tapes that I put in there. I brought my Moleskine pocket sketchbook. I have my little glue dots. I brought a little empty zip pouch in case I needed that to put some little things in that I bought. My watercolor cup and little clay erase stuff. A clip. My little Travelers Company. Oh, I brought my gouache. Okay, from my Mellow Days. A little sponge for absorbing the water. A couple brushes and a spray, and an extra little clip in case I need. All right, but that's everything. That was in my little travel, and I figured between getting some new little stickers and stuff, if I wanted to decorate or organize in here, I totally could. So, and then I have a little Kipling bag, and in that was just like my cables, my extra little charging guy's not in here. I ended up needing that. And then girl stuff, makeup, lotion. Okay, didn't end up needing that, but you never know. Okay, so that is what I had in my little backpack to take with me. Those were my goodies. Let me just show one more time. This is what will go so far in my little giveaway in the group. So it's a Stationery Fest booklet, and in this has, I believe, the vendors. Yeah. So if you're wanting to look up those vendors and purchase from their shops, all of them are in here, along with other little cuteness to cut up and use in your art journals, possibly. One of the fans, a lanyard, and then I think I'll put one of these in and keep one for my meetups. We have little meetups the first of every month here in Peachtree City, Georgia, at our local Hilton Hotel across from Lake Peachtree. So I think I'll keep one of those to give to the girls in the group. Okay, a black wing, the little shorty pencils. That is just so cute. One of the cute stickers. Look how adorable that is. The Traveler's Time. And like I shared, I will put on a little plastic or something, the washi rolls. I have some little nice hard plastic pieces that are like this, that I roll it on. So I'll put a little of each of those on there for the little giveaway. And again, like I mentioned, if you're my group or you join my Peach Life group on Facebook, then I'll put this little post and you can just put a little comment and I'll pick somebody the beginning of the week. So, and then I will see what else and to add to that. So that was my overall experience of Stationery Fest. Definitely glad I went, although I definitely feel like I would have enjoyed a more calmer, slower day and just enjoyed New York, stayed in Manhattan, went to my favorite little local bookstores, maybe popped into the Met for a couple hours, or gone to my favorite little bagel place, walked in the rain, which is always so much fun, and why am I just drawing a blank? Why am I drawing a blank? My park. Central Park. Wow. Love just walking through there. Love taking time to create when I'm there. But even a walk in the rain, we've done many times in Central Park. And so truly, it would have been a much more enjoyable day for me. Definitely lots of lessons to learn for this event, and I will not go back next year, even if things, obviously are lessons learned and will get better, but I just would not. I feel like there's many attempts along the way that could have stopped this from happening. Even if it's your first event, there are telltale signs that this is going to be a lot. Oh, and I do know what I wanted to say earlier, that I get they cannot control the weather, obviously, but there are things that you can do prior, in case weather is a certain way, that you have an option. Luckily, I just had light rain. Apparently people the first day had lots of treacherous rain in the cold. I couldn't imagine. I came home and this morning woke up feeling a bit sick. And I'm sure that was just the rush of the day and all of that. But there's certainly things that you can put into place and plan for, and how you treat others and you treat people, and how you want to make an experience. You do everything you can that's in your control. And there was many more things that could have been done in their control, even at their very first experience. And so with that said, that is my experience. Your experience may have been totally different. I always want to share love and share goodness, but I want to be truthful and transparent and not just say things for the sake of it or to keep peace. I want others to be aware, and I would hope the same in return, that somebody would give me a truthful, transparent experience as well, so I can make my own decision. So with that, I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you liked the video, give me a little thumbs up. If you haven't followed already, I'd love for you to follow. And if you'd like to join us in my Peach Life group, I would love to have you over there as well. And thank you, as always, for joining me.